What's up everybody, Adrian here, back with another video. This time we're going to be talking about Joker. We're going to look at the different Jokers throughout the years in the movies. And you know they're going to make another remake, reboot, recasting of a new Joker. And I always wondered, are we ever going to get a Joker with muscles? Are we ever going to get a physically superior Joker that can go one-on-one with Batman? Or are we going to continue to get the same type of Jokers where they're skinny, emaciated, and when they finally go one-on-one with Batman, there's no contest. Batman kicks their ass. Now, I'm not saying to be a steroided out, hulking Joker, like Bane mixed with Joker. Make a Joker that's not a skinny wimp, and he's physically threatening or can go toe-to-toe with Batman. Now, I know the character Joker is not supposed to be physically threatening. That's how he's written, because if you come near him, he, whips out his jacket and he pulls out a knife, or he pulls out some bomb, or he pulls out some gadget like a flower with acid in it, so you can't even get close to him to fight him one-on-one. If you get past all his weapons and get a hold of him, then, Joker's done. And also he's surrounded by all his goons and clown posse that you have to go through and fight before you finally get to him. So I get it that he's technically not supposed to be physically threatening, but why not go in that direction instead of the same old Joker? So let's take a look at the very first original Joker in the 1966 TV show. Now, he was played by Cesar Romero. Like, the characters weren't serious, they were goofy and joking around. No one cursed, no one got killed, no one got seriously hurt. Here's Batman and Robin in their goofy, bright, tight outfits, and you have Catwoman, the Penguin, played by Burgess Meredith, the actor from Rocky when he played the trainer Mickey. But the Cesar Romero Joker was never really supposed to be taken serious. It was for kids. Then you have the first official movie with Joker in it. Now, it was a little bit more serious, but still a little campy. And it was played by Jack Nicholson. Now, Jack Nicholson playing the Joker made it his own. He didn't really play Joker, he played Jack Nicholson playing Joker. Like, he didn't get lost in the character. You didn't forget that Jack Nicholson was playing the Joker. You still saw Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Now, in the movie, I remember him being goofy, cracking jokes. He wasn't physically scary. He wasn't physically intimidating. Now, in the movie, when he went up against Batman, it was an easy fight. Batman just whooped his ass and it was over. And Jack Nicholson was kind of chubby. He wasn't even like muscular or lean or in shape. I remember him having a gut and him dancing and jiggling his stomach. You had Jack Nicholson with all these like weird gadgets, like his flower with acid in it. So it was kind of like comical at the same time. But once Batman got past all that, when they finally fought in the bell tower, it was no match against the chubby Jack Nicholson Joker. Now we get to the most famous, best portrayal of Joker, played by Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. Now, at first, when it was announced that Heath Ledger was gonna play the Joker, everyone was like, nah, that's stupid, it's gonna be dumb. Boy, did we ever eat crow on that. But turns out his portrayal was the most serious, most scary, and unfortunately he passed away just before the movie was shown. He went down in history as the best Joker, almost godly-like Joker. And he even won Best Actor as the Joker. I think that was the first time in history that someone won for the Joker. He wasn't physically intimidating. He was a little bit like muscular and lean, but still skinny. But the best part about this movie with Joker is that they addressed the issue of strength between him and Batman. If you remember the scene in the interrogation room when the lights turn on and right away Batman's behind Joker and he smacks his head against the metal table. He said, don't start with the head because the body gets all loopy. And then Batman like smashes his hand and Joker didn't feel nothing. He's like, see, I told you. And Batman was trying to beat him up in the interrogation room to get information about where Rachel was, and the Joker just laughed at him as he was getting punched and thrown around and thrown on the table against the wall. And he's like, your strength can do nothing to me. So at least they addressed the issue of the strength gap. When they fought one-on-one, the Joker had to pull out all the stops. He used a crowbar, he used 3 dogs, he used his jacket full of knives and bombs. But again, once Batman got past all that and his goons, and it was toe-to-toe, Joker stood no chance because he wasn't strong enough, had enough muscles. So now we come, I think, to the most controversial Joker, and that is the Suicide Squad movie Joker, played by Jared Leto. Which again, when it first came out that Jared Leto was gonna play Joker, everyone was like, that's gonna be horrible, it's gonna be dumb. Yeah, Jared Leto's a good actor. And some people said, okay, we'll give him a chance because we said the same thing about the Heath Ledger Joker and we were wrong. So maybe we're going to be wrong about the Jared Leto Joker. It did not work. And the audience was right. Jared Leto Joker stunk. The direction that they went into was like this hot topic, wounded Joker, where it said tattooed on his face, damaged. Like, I know you're trying to be ironic. If you want to be damaged, you don't put that on your forehead. You just are. Plus you had him and Harley Quinn, and when you give Joker a girlfriend where she's bossing him around and they're like madly in love, and it's like, it takes away from the menacing Joker when she's the one wearing the pants in the relationship. Plus he was covered in these goofy tattoos. Yeah, he got a little bit lean, but again, he wasn't physically intimidating against a 6'4" Ben Affleck Batman. When you had Jared Leto as Joker trying to intimidate somebody, it didn't work because he just looked so goofy with his tattoos and his lipstick on. Look at that. And his metal grill. What is this, a rap video? Now we come to the most recent Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. Now this movie was a mix between Taxi Driver, The Comedian. Now Joaquin Phoenix is known for losing himself in roles. And for this movie, he went all out. He went on a diet. He starved himself to death. He was skin and bones. Now this was a very different Joker. This is a good case where they took Joker in a completely different direction and it actually worked, as opposed to the Jared Leto Joker, which failed. This movie had to do a lot with like mental illness and like Occupy Wall Street or Antifa style type scenarios, you know, rich versus poor, elite versus everyday people. Also, I think it had to do with gun violence. This Joker was, I think, the least physically intimidating, weaker than Jared Leto's Joker. I think the physically weak Joker played best in this movie. It was just about a man who had mental issues and in society pushed him too far, and he became the Joker. I'm even going to quickly touch on the Gotham TV show Joker. This Joker, again, doesn't look physically intimidating, but I think he looks the most physically scary. Almost like a slasher film, Freddy Krueger, burnt face type Joker. I would go with a physically intimidating Joker. Now, I'm not saying for him to be the Hulk. I'm not saying for him to be Bane or to be like 6'6", but he needs to hit the gym. Put some muscles on that guy and make him very scary. Like, make it a rated R horror movie. Make it a bloody slasher film. Batman needs to look a little scared. Joker needs to be physically equal to Batman when they stand next to each other. You should make the Joker, with his backstory, have a military background. Like if you ever saw Full Metal Jacket, there was a character in there named Joker. So they should make the new Joker have a military background where he goes AWOL or he goes like Section 8 crazy. Maybe during battle, he gets captured behind enemy lines and they torture him, and maybe they're the ones that cut his smile onto his face, and then he gets back from the war and he has, you know, PTSD and he goes crazy and he's juggling grenades. He knows how to make bombs. He knows everything about guns. He knows hand-to-hand combat. He could actually kill you, but make him lean, make him ripped, make him physically strong. Make him like a bodybuilder, but lean. That would be a very scary, intimidating Joker. Until next time, catch you later.